I would like to introduce you to a Qigong practice that I learned from a Taoist monk. And Qigong is basically a way to channel the energy around you, the energy of nature, and bring that positive energy into your own self to improve your health while exhaling and expelling negative energy. And one of my favorite ways to do this is through taking a breath. And so I'll introduce this really powerful Qigong breath and then also share my more simplified calming breath with you, because to me, this is the center of wellness. When you start feeling those anxieties arising, thoughts about what you don't want to be experiencing, fears, perhaps sadness or depression, anything that you want to release, the breath is a very powerful way to transform your experience. But it starts with awareness. So as soon as you have that awareness that something doesn't feel right, you don't feel right, this is an opportunity to pause. Center yourself. Find a comfortable place to sit or lay down. Close your eyes if you wish. And you can join me now, taking a deep breath in through your nose. And as you take that breath in, you're going to hold it for as long as you can, and then exhale forcefully through our mouth when there's no more breath. And as you're holding this breath, turn your attention inward. Look inward. Focus on your heartbeat. Give that your full attention. Okay, we'll begin. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, holding it for as long as possible, and focusing inward. Keeping the mind calm, relaxed posture, just holding the breath. When you need that new breath, exhale through the mouth. One more time, take a deep breath in through the nose, holding it for as long as possible. Keeping the mind calm, looking inward, focusing on the heartbeat. Feeling appreciation for this breath. And then exhaling. Maybe you held your breath longer than me. I was doing a lot of talking. But this is something you can practice on your own, especially in the morning, right when you wake up, and before you go to sleep. This breath, this Qigong breath, as I like to think of it, is an opportunity to be really present, inwardly focused, your mind relaxed. And you start to realize that there were no thoughts in that state. Your body was focused on the next breath and the urgency of the next breath when you exhale. This is an immediate way to calm yourself. And as one of my teachers once shared with me, the measurement of growth, of progress, is your ability to calm yourself without outer assistance. So without needing anyone or anything else, being able to calm yourself is a superpower. And by harnessing this Qigong breath, we're able to come back into ourselves, come back into this moment, and appreciate the gift of breath. the gift of life. And I would also like to share my favorite wellness practice, which is to simply take a calming breath. Calming yourself is as easy as using your breath to transform your energy. This calms the nervous system, helps to empty the mind, and focus your full attention on the present moment. So, using the concept of Qigong, we're going to take the positive energy that is around us. It exists even if you feel like there's no positive energy around you. You can step outside in nature. Right now I'm under a tree, one of my favorite places to be. And you're just going to feel for the peace. It's there. And as you take that deep breath in through your nose, you're going to breathe in peace. And just hold for 3 seconds. And as you exhale through your mouth, simply let go of the emotion you don't want to feel. So you can exhale anxiety. Breathe in peace. And you can exhale anger. These are different emotions that naturally arise. It's okay that they arise. We start with an awareness of that emotion, and we recognize our power to transform it. So breathing in peace, can exhale worry. Perfect. Inhaling peace, can exhale sadness. And as you continue to exhale all of these emotions that you don't want to be experiencing, it can be shame or guilt or regret. Doesn't matter. You are transforming that emotion with your breath. By breathing in peace, you are making space for that peace by letting go of the emotion that you don't want to be experiencing. This is the power of taking a calming breath. It's just giving that space to transform your state. It's very, very powerful. And wellness is not about pretending that bad emotions don't exist or immediately removing them. It's about having the awareness of what's happening. And with that awareness, we can create space for ourselves through taking a calming breath or a Qigong breath. And with that space, we recognize that we are simply observing the emotions as they are rising and falling, as they are coming and going. Our state is that awareness, that observer. And with that concentration, that awareness, then we can take the necessary steps that we need to for a more permanent transformation. We can do the things that we must do to fully release that emotion. So maybe if we're feeling the emotion of fear about starting something new, we take that calming breath, we calm ourselves, and then we take the next right step toward our dream state. We remember the value of each breath, this maximum 30 minutes that we have between each breath, and we take full advantage of the moment to experience the peace, joy, and love and happiness that we want to be experiencing. We know that these emotions are actually our natural state. And we know this because as we release everything that is not that, the worry, the anxiety, the fear, what remains is the peace, is the joy, is the happiness, the freedom that we truly are. And of course, that is what I always wish for you. I thank you so much for being here. and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.